So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. So what can they make of this?
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level.
Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rashford. It's Rashford! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pepe. Deco. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And reclaimed it in a trice. Camavinga. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Hazard. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And it's hoisted clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga running with the ball. Brahim Diaz. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Camavinga. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Gavi is the team's great visionary. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Little cross. It's a mighty effort! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, no joy this time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well timed, excellent interception. He's got away. It's Bale!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Half an hour played now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's delightful. He has found the way through. Hazard. Quick look, then plays it in. Nicely weighted ball. That's a good ball. Rashford!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Roll gets flagged offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Brahim Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Deco. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shifted upfield. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's played through for him. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
Rashford! Oh, it's hit the post. Raul. And it's Beckham. It's Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the game has already resumed here. Chouameni, Bellingham. And here's Mbappe, played out wide. That is good alertness. And the counter is on. Now it's Bale. And it's been played through. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely feet. That's travelling a long way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bellingham. Camavinga. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Flashes it across. And he's there to clear it. Brahim Diaz is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Brahim Diaz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Raul. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Rashford. And this is Luis Suarez. Rashford gets into some space. Nicked it back promptly. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Hazard. And here's Mbappe. And this is Raul. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Beckham. That's tidy. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's played it in low. Takes the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Tchouaméni brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's in plenty of space here. Chance for a shot! Off the post! Danger averted for now. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's gone for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Brahim Diaz is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Can he get on the end of it? Tries a shot! That's a good ball out wide. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Luis Suarez. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, what can we...
Chance! Oh, it's there! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be...
It's Rashford! We've got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? In by Vinicius Junior. And he's there to clear it.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Brahim Diaz. Decent chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Brahim Diaz has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foot in. Pass somewhat off target. Brahim Diaz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi is the team's great visionary. Luis Suarez. And he shoots! Oh, what? And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And yes, it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And there was his third, and boy... And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Sergi puts his foot on the gas. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Cannavaro. Koundé for Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's run loose here. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Sergi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking
It's Bale! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Turns back here, probably the best option. Deco. And it's Bale. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rashford. And he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
No, he's not getting past him there. Brahim Diaz is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Jong deals with that comfortably. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent... Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cannavaro. And it's Pedri. And here's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball. Luis Suarez! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Jong, and they win it back again. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Brahim Diaz pinches it off him. Oh, that is asking for... Decent chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates.
Roberto Baggio! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gakpo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. And it's Van Nistelrooy. The Netherlands takes the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Davids does well to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Schneider. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Buffon herring after the ball here. Flings in across. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Gakpo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bergkamp.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Schneider. And it's Inzaghi. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Bergomi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good strength. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Opts for safety. Hato. The Netherlands finding their passes. Half an hour played now. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Roberto Baggio. And a chance! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Schneider. Del Piero. Gattuso. No way through. Davids.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rijkaard. And it's Hato. To Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davids. Tries a deft little ball. And he was alert to it. He is just caressing the... It's Schneider! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Gakpo! Goal, the Netherlands! And they're back in front. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
The Netherlands are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Here we go again. Del Piero is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Van der Ven. Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Bergkamp. Del Piero. And here's Inzaghi. That is a great pick out. Shoots! Wonderful from Del Piero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Del Piero. So what can they make of this? Ambitious ball here. Hato kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gakpo. Van Nistelrooy under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, easy pickings there. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Gakpo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Some really good ball movement. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's gone loose. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Applies the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Roberto Baggio fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Gattuso, nicely shaped ball. And this is Roberto Baggio. The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The Netherlands go in search of a late winner. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very...
Chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Bergkamp. Van de Ven. Roberto Baggio.
This is the time you need that pace.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Bergkamp. Filippo Inzaghi looking to add to his goal. Roberto Baggio. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Grazie della collaborazione.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Pinches it off him. Bonucci. Gakpo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. And it's Gullit. Oh, nice touch. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Del Piero defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Inzaghi wins the duel this time. Filippo Inzaghi. Roberto Baggio. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Davids. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Dink through. Cleared away. That has not gone well. Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Baggio. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Davids. Gullit. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10. Numero 21.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Il numero 20.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And he's been shifted off it. Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Bergkamp. And it's Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. Gullit. Very nicely done. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gattuso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Gakpo is onto this. Tries a shot! Tonali. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bergkamp. Bergkamp tries making a foray down the right. Gullit. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. all square. Some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? So this one to set the tone. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Van Nistelrooy is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Italy are looking to keep pace here. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
The Netherlands are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Off the post!
Ah, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Italy from one behind. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
This to put them 2 up. And the lead is 2. He must, but can he? Saved! And there's your hero! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
The Netherlands really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come... Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession. He's one-on-one! And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ronaldo goes on a charge down the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Pedri. And it's Lopez. Davids. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Yamal. Isco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Davids. And here's Bergkamp. Real chance! There's a goal! The Netherlands are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Schneider. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Davids! In he goes again! Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Isco. Hato. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Schneider. Schneider running with the ball. That's a good run he's making there. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Torres. Oh, super find. Shot a goal! He's scored! And that really is so impressive. Spain take the lead. Fermin. Now it's Isco. Oh, he's burst through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Carvajal. Pedri. And Carvajal. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, red, nice interception. Pedri. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Torres looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Yamal. Carvajal. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivery from Dani Carvajal. And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And he's surging through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Howson calmly anticipates. Isco. And this is Torres. And here's Yamal. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Lopez. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. The Netherlands with this to level it up. What a save by David Raya! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Caught offside that time. And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries to play it through. Pedri crosses. Played it again. Rijkaard with the clearance. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Big chance! Takes a shot! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. What a save by David Raya!
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Fermin. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Fermin, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Can he finish? And he's found the net! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
That is so good, such sharp skill. And the finish! Goal, Spain! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. He's gone forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He might be in here. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished.
He's gone for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Sneijder fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Oh, good spread.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fermin. Lopez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance here. Looking for the run.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fernando Torres. Look at the space here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 5 minutes.
And it's Lopez. We are into stoppage time. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Delivers with whip. That's a decent clearance. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Bergkamp. And that is a little undercooked. Grimaldo. Now it's Torres. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. So close, but that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Schneider. Number 37.
Stone test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Coming on the field.
The Netherlands displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Van Nistelrooy! They want to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Carvajal. Now it's Iniesta. Ferran Torres. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking to play him in. Reinders. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not the most convincing of passes. Frimpong. Extra time reaches half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 11.
And we're off for the final time.
Coming on the field is
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And it's Grimaldo. Ferran Torres looking to get on the end of this. And he's there to clear it. Rodri. Grimaldo could try cutting inside here.
That's good defensive concentration.
He's looking wide. In again. Spain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Oh, important into... Decent chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Reinders. Hato. Now it's Ferran Torres. Weghorst is flagged offside. Torres gets flagged offside. Gullit. Gakpo. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. The Netherlands have been handed a game-changing chance. Raya will have to save it here or there's real trouble. What a save by David Raya! Chance, surely! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pinches it off him. And it's Fernando Torres. Iniesta. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that's an excellent interception. And we're done. The Netherlands can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Thank you.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
Daniele Massaro is someone I see...
Massaro! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Massaro really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played into the box. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
A pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Ndor, spread it left. Showing good feet. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. The Netherlands could not have chosen a worse moment. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Italy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's been taken short. Takes aim and... Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2, then. Van Nistelrooy! Goal, the Netherlands! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Ndor. First quarter of an hour gone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rijkaard is there. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Big chance! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And yes, it's him again. Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's DiMarco. Schneider. Hato. Looking for the run. Oh, look at the... There's the... Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Italy grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The Netherlands have a free kick. Bastoni did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's gone loose. Bongiorno cuts out the pass. Zaniolo. Massaro. Schneider. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Takes a shot. It's a goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's...
Goes for a shot! He has done it! And the lead is extended still further. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Italy blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Undor. Massaro. Great vision. He has a look out. Lofted it. It's a mighty effort against the crossbar. He's got a goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, such a clever touch. Van Nistelrooy driving forward. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Schneider considers his options. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree. Cambio di giocatori.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. The Netherlands decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Davids. Well, they can break here. Now it's Bergkamp. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping. The Netherlands different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Undor. And it's Zaniolo. Buongiorno. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. Played up towards the front line. Davids. Bergkamp.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Immobile. He's found the way through. Hato did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Frimpong. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Massaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bergkamp. That's been slipped through. He's through and all alone! Shot a goal! And that's past the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
DiMarco. Massaro, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pressure coming in from all directions. Bandor. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Davids.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now this could be a chance. It's Schneider! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's aimed into the middle.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gullit! And the ball's come loose here. And the shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider plays it short. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's come loose.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's DiMarco. Bergkamp. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Immobile. Oh, he's burst through. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's in a good position. It's Immobile! Bergkamp. And the counter is on. And he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's being shifted off it. Bastoni. Donnarumma. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he's had it nicked away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Zaniolo pings it across. Van der Ven, and he shoots! And the referee brings it to a close. The Netherlands cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Zubimendi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Gakpo. He has found the way through. And the finish! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The Netherlands penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just eases him off the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's found support out wide. Snipe. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's gone for a throw-in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. Frimpong. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pau Kubasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now they can clear their lines. Some good persistent defending here. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Schneider! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, no joy this time. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Davids. Spina. That is good strength. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. There's Snyder! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
The Netherlands find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Now it's Snyder. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Spain are down to 10 men. Oh, good save! He's read that very well. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedro Porro. Now Howson. Rodri. Schneider. Good purposeful running this. That's tidy. And he's away. It's Schneider! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
Schneider with the short one. And here's Schneider. He is just... Can he finish? And how did he not make it 4?
Well, it was going to take something a bit...
And the first 45 minutes are up. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
The Netherlands will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 26.
Here we go again.
Salut Philippe, merci à toi aussi. Meilleurs vœux.
Different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Just too high. Van der Ven. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's surging through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's a good ball. Chance! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Sneijder.
Ok, ça marche.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Sneijder. Bergkamp. Oh, shooting chance!
Vers 20h, c'est ça? Vers 20h?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Memphis Depay! That's another chance! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. The Netherlands are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot's on here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Ça marche.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Porro. He's had it taken off him. Pedro Porro is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's taking on the lot of them. Well, now it's a race for the ball. This might spell danger. He's through. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely feet. Snyder! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Rodri. No way through there. Schneider. Yamal. Schneider. Schneider! Rodri clears. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Pedro Porro. He's got away. Schneider is having the time of his life here. He's found a way through. Schneider running with the ball. Schneider has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Schneider ready to try one.
Number 31.
Schneider!
Number 37.
Brought out the best in the keeper.
Coming on the field. Number 6. Frenkie de Jong.
Rodri.
Number 13. Number 4. Blind. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Driving through the middle. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out, it's Schneider! And that could well leave a mark. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome.
Ça marche.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. That's a sharp pass. Maguire gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Owen. Looking for options for movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's the chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pinches it off him. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Owen in with the challenge. Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with the corner, they're first. Olise with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence.
England clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. And that has been knocked clear. Conte. Giroud. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and place it forward. Nice sequence of passes, this. Zaire Emery. And he was alert to it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
30 minutes gone. Can he get it through? Rashford. It's Rashford! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Rashford has it out wide and in space. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Conte. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out towards the flank. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rashford! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's very neat. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Giroud. Now it's Giroud. Tries to pass it through. Giroud. Payet. Oh, well played, well played. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for England, number 41, Rice.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field is...
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Giroud. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Payet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's in on goal. Conte. Picked out brilliantly. And a shot! Saka getting this one clear. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bellingham. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Olise. Over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has a look up. And a chance! It's a goal! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That's a little off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Great vision. And this is Owen. And Owen! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Payet. Big chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's made its way to him. Just 5 minutes left. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Ça marche, ok. Je termine juste ce match-là.
Substitution for England, number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Maguire.
So, all square with almost no time remaining.
Number 5.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Oh, that's nice.
Number 21.
And they're back on the ball again.
Number 12.
Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. France finding their passes. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. France pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Rashford has it in a wide position, and he was quick to react. Payet. For Olise. He's got away. And he's well positioned here. Can he finish? Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. And the shot's on here. He is just caressing the ball. Palmer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Tries a deft little ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Zaire Emery powering forward here. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's been caught on it! Real chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! That's it for the first period of extra time. And it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for England, number 17.
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Saka. And it's Palmer. Rabiot. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Olise. Calvert-Lewin, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
Tries a shot! Yes, it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Non, tu exagères quand même.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a good ball. And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Tiens.
Well, was he ever going to
Smart
miss
assist.
that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.